Hey man, it's the failed athlete, but that don't mean you gotta fail in life. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for the notifications, all of that good stuff. We're gonna get right into it. Hey, fair use, shout out to Roland Martin, unfiltered, fair use. I'm gonna go ahead and run this clip and we're gonna get straight into it right after.
Crisis when it came to dorms, all kinds of different drama, almost lost their accreditation, and so they've been slowly rebounding and building. The President Drake was on the show. He talked about them being impacted by 2 hurricanes in the fall. All absolutely true. But students have been hitting me up saying, wait a minute, problems there predate the hurricane. This is what you're looking at right now, folks, is a spreadsheet that was sent to me by Congressman Jim Clyburn last year. This shows you that in these various funding areas, HBCUs receive $6.5 billion. You see the number down here, $6,567,665,681.29. Now, these are public and private institutions. What you see up here are the different categories: Cap 5 forgiveness, CARES Act 1, CARES Act 2, the CRRSA Act 1, the CRRSA Act 2, ARP Act, this American Rescue Plan, American Rescue Plan 2. So now you know exactly where the money comes from. Now, let's go down here. You see all these different universities. You see Bethune Cookman University right here. So in that first category, they receive loan forgiveness of $1.99 million. That next category for CARES, $6.6 million. CARES 2, $7.9 million. CRRSA, $10.7 million. CRRSA 2, $8 million. American Rescue Plan 1, $18.8 million. American Rescue Plan 2, $14.1 million, for a total of $68,398,187.17. So this impacted, again, all different HBCUs who were receiving funds. And that was to sustain themselves through COVID. It was for dealing with infrastructure and things along those lines. That's in addition to millions that Bethune Cookman received from the state of Florida. Again, I am not saying that, oh, everything is all good, everything is wonderful, everything is perfect, because of historically being underfunded and also being private. The president came on the show and said alumni giving dropped from 12% to 1%. He attributed that to a drop in black wealth. I'm sorry, it doesn't fly. It's really because of the instability in leadership at the university. 2 interim presidents, they don't even have, the question people are asking, is there even an ongoing search right now for a permanent president? Don't know that answer. So people have been reaching out to us since we have been reporting on this. And of course, Dominique reached out to us. I wanted y'all to know, this is what an email we received. The particular student asked not to have their name used because they are afraid of retaliation. I'll pull the first one up. They say, Bethune has been in disarray since I first attended in 2009. In fact, the mold and poor living conditions were present then, causing me many hospital and infirmary trips until I had to sit out. This is a former athlete. Look up the Bronson flood and brawl on YouTube. We protested for years. Balances magically appear on our accounts. I recently had to get a lawyer just to get back in school last year to finish my degree. Got an email that I was financially cleared and paid my graduate dues. Last week, I had a balance of almost $1,800, and no one knows where it came from. 2015, 2016, they over-admitted students and had to move us in apartments off campus, of which they eventually stopped paying the rent, and we were evicted. The professors that actually care about the students, like Cedric and Veronica Evans, Dr. Julius John, Dr. Louis Colombo, Carla Lesser, Dr. Hector Torres, Hubert James, Dr. Abdullah, Dr. Womack, Karen Lawrence, Dr. Patterson, Jason Hood, and more are fired or threatened. The money-hungry vultures are retained and promoted. Our homecoming sucks. Our food sucks. Tuition continues to rise with no visible changes. We need help. Above all, I still love my HBCU. Next letter, please. I'm a sophomore here at Bethune Cookman University. It is clear that the current president stated that these poor living conditions had started because of the hurricane breaks. I have videos, pictures, and emails to prove that this has been happening to students, including me. I have been speaking out to BCU administration since March, April of 2022, before the hurricanes. Next. Okay, show the video, please. So this is, he sent us, the students sent us these videos here showing conditions of the dorms and buildings. This is before the hurricanes hit Bethune-Cookman in the fall. And he's showing, again, mold and mildew that's actually...
Ed Reed brought in a billionaire, and had a billionaire doing all these things for us, ready to build us a new field. What else? He was about to extend the training room, make it bigger, better than what it is now. He was going to build us a protein bar. He was going to build us football players our own dorms. Like, he was about to change the whole program around, and they just said no. Like, I don't understand that.
I said on the show yesterday, when it came to the federal government, in terms of the last several different funding cycles, Bethune-Cookman received $68 million in American Rescue Plan money, CARES money, and others. And so that's $68 million. I have the data. So again, and that was specifically to keep folks through. Katrina, looks like you want to say something real quick.
$68 million?
Yes.
They got from COVID.
No, there were several different. That was loan forgiveness. There was CARES 1, CARES 2, the American Rescue Plan as well. The total amount that Bethune-Cookman received was $68 million. When I go, I'm going to do this here. I'm going to go to a break, and so you'll see. I'm going to pull it up. You actually see it. I have the spreadsheet. It shows it right there. So I'll do that. So,
hey man, where's the money? Let's stop playing. Let's ask these questions. Where's the money? See, y'all was coming at me like I was a dope fiend in them comments. Y'all was coming at me like I was on crack rock in the comment section. Well, Coach KD, where's the facts? You're not giving out any facts. Hey, come with the proof, buddy. Hey, there you have it. You know, and shout out to Roland Martin Unfiltered for doing a digging, because once they hopped on his ass and they came at him, the HBCUs, Bethune-Cookman attacked him. He said, hey, I'm putting my foot down. Enough's enough. I'm exposing all of this shit. And you see, the truth is continuing to come to the light. Now, this was, Roland posted this up yesterday, I believe. You know what I'm saying? So I knew about this yesterday, but it was weird that I didn't see the internet talking about this. 70 M's. Yeah, we round up over here. 70 M's. When Coach Ed Reed was asking, where's the money? The people at the top, how was this money getting spread out? $78 million. Now, you can't keep blaming this on the hurricanes. The hurricanes have come and gone. We understand you've been through hurricanes. We get it. But you heard in that clip, these conditions were going on before the hurricanes even existed, man. They're using them hurricanes as an excuse, which I knew they were. But did the people know? No. They're still going with Bethune. I'm still getting people in these comments. Stop blaming Bethune. Stop blaming Bethune. I'm not blaming Bethune. I'm not blaming the hardworking staff that's really doing what they supposed to do. The students that's coming to school day in, day out, learning, getting an education, going on to be productive in life. I'm not coming at them people. The Bethune people that I'm coming at are the people that's giving this a horrible name. That's giving black colleges in general a horrible name. This is why motherfuckers don't want to go. Because you got situations like this. Where's that money being allocated? Where's that 78 M's? The fact that you got roaches, you got rats, you got mold, you got people getting sick, having to go to the hospital, having to get put on respirators because of the living conditions. Moldy dorms. This is real. This is facts. Now, what was Ed Reed gonna come in and do? Build the football team a new dorm. What was Ed Reed gonna do? Get them a new practice facility. What was Ed Reed gonna do? Bring Cafe Reed, bring Reed Juice. Was gonna bring an entire juice bar to the school. Healthier eating. You know what I'm saying? They're complaining about food. Ed Reed trying to bring a juice bar to the school for the students. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about what he was really going to do. Like he said, man, Ed Reed was bringing in billionaires. Meanwhile, they're hoarding 78 M's. They're hoarding 80 M's right in front of you, right under your nose. They got money from here. They got money from there. This government agency, that government agency. You get a car. You get a whip. You get a bag. What the hell are we talking about? Here we go. Here we go again. Bethune Cookman finessing. Damn, man. And then we got to point the finger to Reggie Theus. We got to point to the people who's been there. Roland asked a great question. Are you guys even searching for a new president? And the answer is no. The answer is no. Why would they be looking for a new president? To really put things in place so the money can stop being, dispersed to these evil people at the top? Nah, they're not looking for a new president. Nah, they're going to keep this thing going. They're going to keep this thing rolling till it can't roll no more. But it looks like the wheels are finally starting to fall off this motherfucker. I'm just being 100. I'm just being 100. Man, I'm just keeping it a beam, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate the love y'all been getting. Stevie Bags, that video's still coming. That dude is a snake. But you realize what's really going on at Bethune Cookman. Whether or not Ed Reed ever coaches a down of football in his short-lived coach's career, at the moment, what he did was much bigger than the sport. It was so much bigger than the sport. He was going to change stuff around. He really was going to change stuff around, and he was going to, be that glitch in that system, because the system is corrupt. The HBCU system is corrupt. The SWAC is corrupt. For you nimwits who had the audacity to say Coach Prime wasn't SWAC, man, shout out to Coach Prime getting this whole thing started. I didn't put the clip in there, but like the parent said, man, Coach Prime got all of this started. So we got to keep this thing going. Come on, HBCUs, let's shine some light on this. But nobody want to shine light on this because the people at the top don't want the light. They want to keep eating. These people are sick, man. $80 million. Coach KD, how do you know they're spending the money? How do you know they're stealing? F all that allegedly stuff. They're stealing. They're embezzling. F all that allegedly stuff. You got shitty dorm rooms, crappy conditions, mold, and you got 78 M's just sitting there and you ain't did shit yet? The hell are we talking about? Man. Oh. I'm this close to throwing this motherfucking microphone across the room. But woosah, nigga, woosah. We here. We back. Because I just can't stand when people try to make me look like the bad guy. They're gaslighting me. Well, Coach KD, I mean, you're digging, but you're not digging hard enough. Is this good enough? First eye view, is that good enough? Them stealing that money. Where's that money? Where's Karen? Where's Karen Brethren? I see y'all tapping into the video. I see y'all clicking. But where the hell is Karen? We still can't find her. Reggie Theus is still the face of all of this. Reggie Theus is still getting inducted in the Hall of Fame. They still in 80 mil. He's getting inducted. They still in 80 mil. Come on, man. Listen, I love this shit, right? I love getting up, being able to chop it up with y'all. I love the feedback. I'm loving, and shout out to the dude who sent me the story, man. He asked not to be named, but hey, man, I'm rocking with you. Shout out to the Failed Athlete family, man. Young F.A., we in here, man. Damn, this situation is steep because doors is getting cracked open, skeletons are falling down by the dozens, by the boatload, and this is just what it is, man. Like I said, if Ed Reed doesn't coach a down in his life, he exposed some stuff that needed to be in the forefront. So regardless of if he coaches, he has somewhat completed a little bit of his mission, man. I mean, hey, he caused the ruckus, caused the stir, and ultimately helped out a negative situation. Now, he was going to do it much bigger. Let him, if you let him have that opportunity. Could he have went about things maybe a little bit different? Yeah, but what needed to be said, man. And he said it how he said it. Like, you know, it is what it is, man. Do I think Ed Reed will ever coach again? Coach Reed will coach? I have faith that he will. I definitely have faith that he will. But there's that other side. The other side of that is, you know, there's some schools who are afraid to hire Ed Reed at this point because they might think he may blow up their spot. Well, there's a remedy for that. Come correct. There's a remedy for that. You know what I'm saying? Do what you're saying you're going to do. At the very least, have this office clean. You know, I hear people saying, well, if he wasn't even under contract, then, well, why was he even there working? Why was he bringing in recruits? I mean, if he wasn't under contract, why the hell was the school allowing him to work there? Why was the school allowing him to bring in all of these recruits? Why did the school allow this man, Ed Reed, you know, keys to the golf carts to be able to drive around campus if nothing was solidified? You know, you could say that both ways, man. You could say that crap both ways. Long story short, dog, Ed Reed did what he did. You know what I'm saying? Will another organization trust him? Who knows, man? That's really on them. You know, that's really on them and their character. Because if you really want somebody who's there for the job and is there to get that job done, then you will hire Ed Reed in a heartbeat. But if you're somebody that, you know, got some secrets, if you somebody that doing funny business, you acting shady, you know, you shady to these kids, you making sure they're not eating properly, they not living properly, mold all throughout the dorms and the showers and shit. If you on that type of stuff, well, expect Ed Reed to open his mouth because he's for the people. You heard me? Expect that. Expect that if his players ain't living good, if it ain't up to par, expect that he's going to ride for his players. That's what you can expect. That's what you can be sure to expect with Coach Ed Reed. And, yeah, man, I think he'll get another shot. But it's up in the air, man. It's up in the air. Like I said, I know that other side. I'm seeing things from all angles. People might just fear, you know, a loud, boisterous, you know, black man with that much passion. They mistaken it is what's that masculinity, toxic masculinity. That could be mistaken for toxic masculinity in 2023. So, you know, you got to watch it before they turn you around and everybody turn on you, you know. But right now it's solid. Right now it's solid. At the end of the day, Coach Ed Reed is a millionaire. At the end of the day, he will be set financially. What he was trying to do was get these young men set financially at Bethune Cookman. That's what he was trying to bring to the table. What he was trying to do was, you know what I'm saying, league or not, put these young men in a situation to where they could taste success even outside of football, man. You know what I'm saying? What does that start with, Coach KD? Well, that starts with, for one, a proper living situation. You got to be able to sleep, right? It starts with sleep. You got to get up to be able to have a decent day. How the hell are you going to be able to sleep, inhaling mold, messing with your health consistently? And he was ready to change that. You know what I'm saying? Putting locker rooms on the campus. He was ready to change that. Had billionaires coming in. You heard it from the horse's mouth. I don't have to say shit no more. I don't have to keep yapping my gums. I'm going to keep bringing y'all stories, of course. I'm going to keep relaying y'all this message, but god damn, you know, you talking to me like I'm just a bum off the streets. This the kid. Y'all better rock with me. You feel me? Hey man, y'all tell me what y'all think about this, dog. I've been calling it out. I've been saying it. They've been effing stealing, man. They've been stealing. And at this point, they're caught red-handed. So who's getting fired? That's what I want to know. When are they going to start clearing house? Who's going to come from the outside in? You know, what entity from the outside in can come in and start cleaning house, man? Y'all let me know what y'all feel about this. It's the failed athlete. This is Coach KD, man. But that don't mean you got a fail in life. Shit getting crazy. Let's go.